231 brake horsepower, 146 mile an hour top speed, 0 to 60 in about 6.5 seconds, 6-speed automatic gearbox from Jaguar. This is no slouch. Even after 20 years she moves and she can keep up with most of the new stuff on the roads. It's such a comfortable place to sit in. The seats are very supportive. I've got a thick rimmed leather steering wheel which feels really comfortable to grip. And just that noise, that Jaguar noise, I mean, this has nothing to do with Ford. This is a proper Jaguar engine and it sounds and goes like a Jaguar should. And even if it does have some Ford underpinnings, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because the Mondeo was quite reliable and a well-loved family car in its day. So it does have some Ford underpinnings, yes, but it's not completely a Ford. There is a lot of Jaguar in here. The dials, classically Jaguar in British Racing Green. You've got the leaping Jaguar in front of you as well. The engine sound is completely Jaguar. We've got the Jaguar emblem on the steering wheel as well, the roaring cat, or the angry cat, and she handles beautifully. You can turn it on a sixpence. The brakes are very responsive, and the engine is just an absolute. This particular model comes with full service history. She's been serviced with high performance engine oils regularly. The engine, sort of the previous owner cherished it. It's outside, it's spotless inside, and we've got the very special, like a leopard skin wooden veneer. Again, this is exclusive to the Indianapolis model, which this is. There were only 400 of these made, so if you can get your hand on one of these, you've got this special wood veneer. You've got a special set of alloy wheels outside, which I'll show you. And also a very nice paint finish to the car, full Jaguar body kit, and you've got the tinted windows to go with it as well, just to make it a bit more exclusive. This was the top Jaguar X-Type that money could buy in 2003. I've got air conditioning, I've got an aftermarket sat nav, but it still does the job, with rear parking sensors as well. And it's a very, very comfortable car to drive. I mean, if you want to drive it, it's fast, it's sporty, it's responsive, it hugs the corners, gives you plenty of feedback from the steering wheel, and the engine roar just enthusiastically encourages you to open the throttle and drive it a little bit faster. If you want to just cruise with your family and your kids in the back, there's plenty of space. It's a very comfortable car. The suspension might be a little bit on the stiff side. Being a sport model, you'd expect that on most cars, but it's still very comfortable. I'm really enjoying driving this car. I have driven a few XJs if you look on our previous reviews, but this is a little bit more nimble, a little bit more agile. You can push it through little tight spaces, where the XJ would slightly roll. There's a tiny bit of body roll on the SE models. This doesn't. It's a sport suspension model. There's no body roll whatsoever, and it's all-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive. All this, guys, for under 2.5 grand or just above 2 grand. I mean, you get 4-wheel drive V6, 146 mile an hour performance from Jaguar, and it's a retro looking beautiful body that you don't find on the road many days. If you've seen our previous Rover 75 review, again, the reason why I love these cars is because they are so rare. There's just not many of them left on the roads, and they're a fresh sight to see. I mean, you see the newer cars and they all look pretty much the same, they all drive pretty much the same. This is different. I mean, it looks unique, it's beautiful, it's understated in a beautiful way. I'll just give you a quick view from the outside of the paintwork and the bodywork on these cars as well. I mean, just look at those dials. If that's not English and Jaguar, then what else is? And from the outside as well, guys, it's a beautiful paint finish. We've got the xenon headlights, full sport body kit from Jaguar. I mean, look, this is a 20-year-old car that still sits so pretty on the road. It commands a lot of presence, and the paintwork is a metallic violet blue, special set of Jaguar Sport racing rims on it, full Jaguar body kit with the tiny beautiful finishes. Like, look at this lip boot spoiler, full factory tints from Jaguar. We've got the dual chrome exhausts, 3-litre V6 Indianapolis. Again, it's a rare sight to see these cars on the road. There's not many of them left, and in my humble opinion, they are quite beautiful. Beautiful to look at, beautiful to drive. couple of grand gets you one of these. I mean, again, back in the day they used to be 30-40 grand. Again, this is the rare model with the mesh chrome grille at the front as well, and it just looks amazing for its age. Yes, it may not have the latest gadgets and the gizmos of the newer cars, but even then, you know, if you want sheer enjoyment for 2.5 grand, something that puts your smile on your face every time you jump inside, looks pretty, drives nicely, is aggressive and sporty, and it's just a joy to drive, then this is what I would recommend. They are quite rare in this colour as well. Again, it's beautiful from the front, from the back. You've got a very nice spacious interior. It's got a half suede, half leather interior finish. This is unmarked again, there's no rips or tears at all. There we go. If you're a driving enthusiast like me, then this would be a pretty good place to sit in, even on long journeys. I would be more than happy to drive this car. Again, very nimble and agile, quick off the mark with a 4-wheel drive. It still keeps up with most of the newer stuff. It's an absolutely beautiful car. In my humble opinion, it was always understated and maybe treated a little bit harshly. For what it is, it's still a Jaguar, it's still rare, it's still beautiful to look at, and I don't regret buying this at all. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed my humble review. Please be kind enough to hit the like and subscribe button on your way out, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thank you for watching Selling Tech UK, guys. Look after yourself, and we'll see you in the next one.